So my wife would say, if you're not feeling well, why don't you go outside and get some fresh air, make you feel better? And I'd say, I'd love to do that, but I can't get outside. Well, why can't you get outside? Because I can't open the door. Well, why can't you open the door? Because I have to turn the doorknob. Well, then turn the doorknob. Can't turn the doorknob. Why can't you turn the doorknob? It might have germs on it. And those germs may make me sick. I feel like I think I'm just going to go on a little sofa and lay down and go to sleep. Can't cope with the world. You can't get your head above the clouds. And it's a terrible feeling, unfortunately. So you have to learn how to fix it. It's kind of a typical Howard Clark painting. And I was sick. I felt lousy to the extent that I knew I had to get repaired some way and be made well. And I went in to see Dr. Lowry, and I gave him a story, and he picked it up immediately because he knows compulsive disorders. And he looked at me, and we talked for about 5-10 minutes, and he said, Howard, I can fix it. I can help you. He said, and we'll go on the journey of help.
I'm Michael Lowry, MD, Associate Professor at the University of Utah in the Department of Psychiatry. Like most folks who experience severe OCD or depression, when Howard first came to see me, he was feeling pretty hopeless about the whole situation. I have no doubt that he had been working hard for months and probably for a few years to pull himself out of all the negative thinking.
My name is Robert Hesch, MD, PhD. I am the Senior Medical Director for Neurosciences for Intermountain Healthcare. I treat Howard for a complicated migraine syndrome that's characterized by impaired cognition and information processing. We treat him with a combination of medications and his art.
I talk with him about how these are both very commonly known conditions for which there are very effective treatments. I think hope went a long way to get him through those first few months of trial and error with medications. The medications then had their chance to impact his depression and to start alleviating the OCD. And after that, it was mostly monitoring side effects so that they didn't interfere with his life anyway, and making sure those problems didn't come back after he stopped his medications. And along the way, he was painting and painting and painting and becoming recognized for his painting.
Creation of art requires the integration of multiple neural networks. This includes hand-eye coordination, motor integration, shape recognition, and all of these networks come together to create art and to give rise to creativity.
Then I got better, and pretty soon I said, if I go paint, Michael, I don't need the paints. I don't need the medicine. And he said, Howard, I understand that absolutely, completely. If your painting is creative, if you're advancing beyond what you knew or what you know, and it becomes better, you're going to have good feelings because you're going to be proud and happy and really think you've accomplished something great. And if you do that, that serotonin's going to go right up there by itself. And it's going to have more good feelings than bad feelings. So just keep painting.
There's good evidence that art therapy helps with a number of neurological conditions. These include stroke rehab, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, and migraine. Not only does art therapy help to slow the symptomatology in those conditions, but it also helps some of the associated conditions that can make neurological conditions worse, such as depression, anxiety, and poor ratings of quality of life.
And then I found a way that I loved to paint. I found my own way. I didn't copy anybody else. I found my own avenues and directions, which changed from time to time. And that's what gave me the good feelings. I use the colors, and I make all kinds of different patterns and colors until I have what I call a symphony. And when I feel it, and I'm emotionally comfortable with it, and it gives me joy, I'm done. And I know it when it happens. I absolutely know it. I have had a number of health problems, and no doubt about it, creativity has made a positive difference in my life.